Oh, am I? Oh, my apologies. Sorry, just start again very quickly. Um, all right, so this is gold, and right from earlier on before the European session open, end of the Asian session, big bull breakout, pull back. We had another breakout, what 5 candles after the European session had opened. Then I thought, well, with this was a failed breakout, but I thought if the bears were strong, would accelerate down and close beneath here. But instead, with a tight trading range. So that was a breakout that formed the pullback. That low test candle after that bear candle just made me hesitate a little bit. Thought I'd get a little bit more information from the marketplace. We then went sideways in a tight trading range. And then when we got this low test candle, this structure formed a breakout, pullback, tight trading range, pullback, and a decent enough signal. This signal is much better than that signal. So I thought it was worthwhile to take the trade. And let's see if the bulls are strong enough to break out above that. So after, this is the lines from MT4. So after taking the trade, my, expectation when I took the trade was if the bulls are strong, if we get to the top of this failed breakout, they would accelerate up. But they failed to do that. Instead, we had another failed breakout, and then a double top staying within that. So I thought, well, okay, I've got, looking at the structure, of course, you never know what's going to happen looking at the abilities. So looking at the structure, I thought, okay, I'm going to exit. So I closed the trade just here. But decent enough reward on that. Sorry, guys, if you missed the first part of my speak to just because of the meeting, but I've kind of recapped what took place now. So that's gold. I'm going to keep watching it. What am I looking for? I'm not sure how strong the bulls are. The other big thing is there's non-farm employment coming up in about 3 hours' time. I don't know if this is going to affect this market that strongly, but it's worthwhile for me just to wait and observe. If I get a decent enough structure, so either off this low here, so let's assume we've got a few seconds to go. If this becomes the new low, market goes up and creates a higher low double bottom, whatever form of structure that you may have, then I'll be comfortable to jump in and take that trade. Another trade that I took this morning, yen. Where is my yen? Let's have a look at the yen. Okay, and I'll explain my rationale for taking that. So also a pretty good trade from the morning. So the double bottoms all the way through in this session, all the way here. And my thought was, well, if the bulls are strong with all these double bottom attempts, they are likely to accelerate up. Okay, double bottom required a failed higher low double bottom here. Higher low double bottom, chance for them to accelerate up. They failed again, bears coming in. Then for the first time in quite a while, the bears put in 5 strong bear candles, but they still came back into the double bottom zone. So if they come back to the double bottom zone, it's still a trading range, right? So waiting to see what happens. And we went sideways and the bulls had opportunities to accelerate up and they failed. Then we had the bears creating a bit of a breakout, still within that double bottom zone. Breakout, pullback, low one, but it's still within the double bottom zone. So just wait a little bit and let's see if we get confirmation of bear strength. We did that was a breakout candle, and I think you probably heard me say a few times, if you get a breakout candle, wait for confirmation. So the bears had now a chance to confirm that they're in a strong breakout, and that was the a breakout, right? I mean, breakout setup, breakout confirmation. That's why I sold it. Just put a stop at that there. And then with acceleration down, and I was wanting to see if we get back to the EMA. And if we got back to the EMA, I was wanting to see if we would be able to get a decent enough reversal of EMA for us to sell. But we didn't get that. What we had instead was this doji. So bear accelerating down with a doji. And you probably heard me say that if you see a doji in what looks like a strong bear trend, it's a high probability setup. So I went in and sold beneath here. Okay, as this, seeing this as a pullback and hoping, of course, for great acceleration. But then we failed immediately. And then I took a decision to exit both trades within here. So second one, just slight break even, but decent enough profits on the first one. Okay, if there are any questions, just pop them in as we go along. Okay, so what am I waiting for with yen? This has been pretty decent. I mean, we have a higher low forming in here, but my first thought is if the bears are strong, they are going to defend that higher, that lower high, and not allow the bears to get a high above that. I mean, the bulls get a high above that. So if you get a double top here, and then accelerate down, then you could have a lower high double top. So that's over the first level that the bears need to defend. Of course, if the bulls give us a breakout above that, then they're strong enough based on the structure of the breakout, but for the breakout pull back. Now, the other thing which questions come through to me, guys, and I'm coaching, and I have said it, but probably you might have missed it. When you get a breakout like this, you have a choice. Either you take the breakout trade, stop up here, or you wait to see if you get any form of pullback. Now, I took that particular trade. That's not a trade I'll take because I'm pretty close to that, but you could have taken that or wait and take a later one. So if you don't like to trade breakouts, because breakouts can fail, you could take that and market can fail immediately. And you wait for pullbacks, that's perfectly fine. You take a pullback, your stop is tight or must take that pullback, stop was just above there. And then another trade which I took was pound sterling. This session is only for those who've attended your masterclass, right? Well, if you've attended my masterclass, you understand what I'm talking about because there is absolutely no time to go through and explaining everything. But if you trade in any other style that the other coaches teach you, in other words, you see like at the bottom here, I don't have any indicators, RSI, MACDs, etc. If you trade in that and you wanting to get insight into price action without necessarily having a grasp of the terms that are used, it's pretty useful because now you're able to see, I don't know, when the RSI does this or the MACD does this, from a price action perspective, it's a breakout or a pullback. So you need to be able to pull all of those things together. So if you've attended the masterclass, of course, it's easy for you to trade price action. If you haven't, and you're using other styles, you might get some insights. I hope that answers the question. So it's for everyone, put it that way. It just depends where you're at. Breakout, pullback, high one. So yes, if you attended my class, you'd know when Joyce said breakout, pullback, high one. That's what it means, essentially. So we had a breakout, in the pullback in the high one, and the goal is to get in as early as you can above here. That's the high one, and you can put a tight your stop down here. So when you take a breakout with the high one, two places to put your stop. Measured move, again, is another term that I use. There is a breakout, pullback, and there is a signal. Measured move of the pattern is down here. So when you see a stop that's close to a technical level, key level, just put your stop down here so you can take that. Or, I took a later trade and I had a much tighter stop. So when I took that, again, when you take a trade, you don't know what's going to happen. But you are saying, well, the bulls are strong. They have the bull breakout. They have the pullback. So at least they want to aim for the leg 2. First leg, pullback, and second leg. That's where they're going to aim for. So if you're going to go away and set a take profit target, you can set your take profit target in that particular zone. You could also just look at the breakout. There is a breakout above that level, up to here, measured movements. So if you're going to go away, just set a take profit, get rewarded 1-to-1, whatever the case may be. But if you are staying in the market, then just observe and see what take place. So I eventually got stopped out in that zone. The market came back to that. That's perfectly fine. Now, what am I looking for in this particular market? Then I want to quickly just go through some of the indices. Okay, same thinking as earlier on. The bulls are strong. Then they have to accelerate off here, maybe give us a higher low double bottom. If they're not strong, then market will turn, and that just becomes a low. Then you find ways to go short. Okay, so very quickly, main indexes. Nothing much. Let me not say nothing much. Okay. Bear breakout at the open, which failed. Now we are in a tight pullback. Will that last up to the NF non-farm? I'm not sure. Breakout at the open, trading range, we're trying to break out beneath it. So when the market is in a breakout phase, you just need to wait, get more information. S&P 500, trading range really, so far. Aussie 200, again, trading range. And Nikkei 225. We had a breakout, and now we are going sideways. A bit of a pullback. Maxim 50, trading range. Stocks 50, European top 50 stocks, trading range. Okay, so probably the best thing now going forward is to wait for the news as it comes along. And thanks to, is it Eddie who mentioned the price action classes. So if you have an opportunity to get into that, subscribe to that, and let's see what happens. Just checking the news quickly. So we're going to have to wait for, we don't have to do nothing, right? But, so it's probably not necessary for me to share with you the news thing. I'll just quickly check on the other one. Okay, so it's just non-farm. Well, Canadian is good news, CAD is good news, unemployment rate, and US non-farm at 3:30. That's almost 2 hours, 45 from now. So watch that, take care of it, and it's probably interesting just to see how the market reacts to news. All right, guys, thank you very much. Next week, we will not have live trading profits because I will be traveling to Bali. And the week after, of course, we won't have it because I'll be traveling back from Bali to come back home. But hopefully, you're able to attend Bali online and catch up to a lot more price action trading. Take care, guys. All the best. And Marlon, appreciate it. Cheers. Bye-bye.